I think it's time to be a little bit honest and to say clearly the referees are afraid to give decisions for Chelsea.
The day that bold fraud Anthony Taylor will retire from football, it's going to be a big, big party for Chelsea fans. That guy, he doesn't like Chelsea. It's clear. Remember, I think the last game that he refereed against us was like 15 yellow card or something, and Chelsea was fined a lot of money because of that guy. Man, that guy, I don't know, man. I'm sick and tired of talking about him. It's just like giving him the value that he doesn't have. So we are going to play this game, do what we gotta do, and try to not give him an opportunity to make a decision against us. But it's always going to happen. That guy is the definition of an evil person. Anthony Taylor still refereeing games in the Premier League, in the Champions League, and even in the national teams is absolutely a disgrace. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ogs, your own brother. We are back at Stamford Bridge again, back-to-back at the bridge. We beat Porto on goal, of course, but 3 points in the pocket in the Champions League. Now, it's going to be this weekend. Liverpool, of all people, at Stamford Bridge. Some people said it's a good time now to meet them because they had 2 back-to-back defeat, blah, 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 blah. All I can tell you is Chelsea are charity FC. When you are struggling, you come to us. We're going to give you 3 points. We are going to give you your mojo and momentum back. So I am not going to say anything because this game is going to be complicated. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below, my friends. Takes 1 second only to help the channel, and it will be much appreciated. Let's go, man. Let's go.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Starting 11. Robert Sanchez in goal. And I will go back and explain the why. And a disclaimer here, I am making this video before the press conference on Friday. So a lot of contradiction might happen if you watch this video after the press conference, all right? It could be somebody is injured because we are Injury FC. This is Chelsea we're talking about here, right? So this is before the press conference, and you know the reason if something is different than what the manager said. Robert Sanchez in goal, Marc Cucurella. Yeah, I will go with Badiashile, left-footed centre-back. And then I will go with Wesley Fofana. Oh, wait. I don't think he's back in training. Oh, my goodness. We are in big trouble. He got a punch from who? From Jorgensen, right? So it's not him, man. We still following the concussion protocol. Oh my goodness. Uncle Tosin still has a knock. Trevor Chalobah has a red card. We are in serious crisis in the defense. And you know what? I will go with Josh Anchampong. I don't care. I'll go with Josh Anchampong instead of going with Hatu. You know, it's going to be a mess. 2 left-footed center-backs. One of them is very short. Like, come on. We are playing against giant of like Van Dijk. How are you going to defend in the set piece or whatever? So Hatu probably the second half to replace somebody in the midfield or somebody from the Cucurella position, right? Yeah, so Josh is going to be there because Mr. Fofana got a concussion, and you have to wait for, I don't know, 2 weeks observation before you go on you start training, and then you go on the pitch. So I don't think he's going to be ready unless if there is a miracle. Moises Caicedo, I didn't want to put him there, my friends, because I'm afraid of him getting an ACL injury. He is very, very tired at the moment. He got pain all over his body, according to the article I read today from The Athletic, and we have to protect him. Fingers crossed he doesn't get injured, but I don't want him to go to the international break. Chelsea need to call his country, okay? Ecuador. Tell them for your good, for Caicedo's good, for Chelsea's good, it's going to be a good thing for him to get 2 more weeks rest. The way Enzo Fernandez didn't go to the international break last time, he went to Greece instead and had an extended vacation. I want to do the same for Caicedo. Romeo Lavia, yes, I said it. Throw him there. We need a midfield 3. We need some reinforcement because they are going to try to shield our defense, which is a very young man, 19 years old, doesn't have enough experience, even though we know how good he played against Mateta and Crystal Palace, but still very young, and he doesn't play a lot of games, Josh. The reason why Josh still in the very low level, because he doesn't play week in and week out. And if you look at Dean Huijsen from Bournemouth, everybody wanted him because he was playing week in, week out. He made a lot of mistakes at the beginning in the Premier League, and the more he was playing games, the better he was getting. Josh, if he was playing week in, week out, I'm telling you, by now, people were going to say 100 price tag, but we don't give him a chance. Now we need him. Who else? Yeah, Enzo Fernandez, of course, in the midfield. And my front 3 is going to be GP, who also got a lot of pain and knocks and whatever. He got a red card in the Champions League, but he can play the Premier League. I'm going to continue with him. Joao Pedro, and then Esteval Willian and Pedro Neto. So this is the starting 11 that I think Chelsea are going to have. And we're going to try to beat Liverpool.
It's a Chelsea thing.
I know so many questions are going to be asked about Garnacho, play Garnacho. Who's going to be on the bench? You want Esteval to play as a number 10, and you want Romeo Lavia to be on the bench, to be out. I don't know. That is your choice, but this is my choice. I'm sick and tired of Romeo Lavia. He always got injured. He spent more time in the hospital than on the pitch. You can wait for 2 years, and then he comes and 2 games he's out. What is the freaking point of us waiting? Oh, you don't want to rush. You don't want to rush. For him, you just don't know what you got. So for me, bring him as soon as possible because he's getting paid money. He need to play so we know really what his level. If he's gonna get injured, let it be. Okay, let it be sooner than wait for month and month. Oh, give him more time. Let's wait. Be careful. And then he comes and then 2 games he's already out. So what is the point of all the freaking time we wasted waiting for him to get totally fit? So if Romeo Lavia is not playing in the midfield, I'm afraid Maresca is going to make some adjustment too. Probably James is going to be in the midfield, and probably Malo Gusto is going to be playing right back, inverted crap. But I don't see us playing midfield too because it's very dangerous against Liverpool, one of the best teams in the world. Even though they lost 2 games back to back, they're still the team to beat. I heard that Alisson Becker is not going to be there. They are number one goalkeeper. But they have Mamashvili, or whatever his name is. Absolutely a monster. And I also heard that Ikitike got a knock. But you never know. Against Chelsea, everybody is fit. Even if you had a broken leg. Chelsea comes around, you get healed in 2 days. So I'm not going to take that seriously. But even if Ikitike is not there, Isak is going to be there. And guess what? He hasn't scored in the Premier League yet. Isak, what an opportunity. Charity FC. You go and they're going to give you an opportunity to score your first goal in the Premier League. That's what Chelsea do. Anyways, I don't want to get mad in this video, but it is what it is, people. Get in the comment section down below. Let us know your starting 11, your score prediction, all the good stuff. For me, I think we're going to win this game. I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not going to get intimidated by anybody. I think a game like this where nobody really expects us to win, we can create a surprise. Yes, we can create a surprise. I think Estevan Willian, if he plays, he's going to score for Chelsea Football Club. And I think, let me go back with my previous 11 here. Romeo Lavia is the guy that I put in the midfield, right? Yeah, I think Estevan is going to score. Who else? Reece James is going to score a free kick. And Mohamed Salah is going to score for them. Of course, Mohamed Salah, he hit us the way we didn't give him a chance. And he always comes to haunt Chelsea Football Club. 2-1 Chelsea. Fingers crossed. Let's pray that bold fraud Anthony Taylor is not going to ruin our party.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.
What are you waiting for?
Subscribe now.
Perfect.
You?